and gentlemen, George here, the so-called Leonidas of ASL, coming to you with another solo gameplay of AR2 Sheep and Wolves Clothing. I just realized the previous video, I did a typo in the title of the video. I wasn't sure. I think I forgot the apostrophe. Now, as you can see, I'm wearing my Raiders hat because I've had a bad hair day and I've been working all day. It's Saturday, the 11th of January. I record my videos 1 week ahead of time because I tend to work and play throughout the week. Busy days these days, you know. I was cooking, breakfast, lunch. Lunch, that's not fair. I went out and got some gyro, not the Greek way, not gyros, gyros, or gyro. And then did some demolition work in the basement, some laundry, yeah, general cleaning and whatnot. Let's not mention the snow. We've had some accumulation here, not great compared to previous years, but just enough, just the same. So I'll do a little recap of what happened last two turns. We managed to break and DM quite a few squads. We did a great advance. Unfortunately, this, I completely forgot about it, but the motor broke, and that's an essential tool. However, we did get a lot of reinforcements in, and we're basically blocking the entry. Keep in mind, this is polder, and otherwise open ground like shell holes, clean line of sight. So we've blocked most of the alleyways. The German reinforcements can come in, but I think I figured out a way of turning it around for the Germans by entering along this edge, getting into the British rear, and then technically all I have to do to win the game is dash a unit across into the woods on the west side of this board, and only one unit is required to win this game. So you don't give up. And as a British player, I think what you also need to do is never give up, but also be lucky in your rolls, and keep in mind that although these guys do not cower, they're meant to fight at close range with of 5 and 4 as opposed to 3 and 4. We're dealing with full-blown German squads. They're 4-6-7, so, or 4-6-8s if they were early war or mid-war elites. So now we got to roll a task check on 9 or less to see which leader will come in. Let's do that. Task check. 9, so I get my 9 minus 1. I did pass. So let's set up here. I think setting up down here will be out of everybody's line of sight, I hope. And this is only 2 portage points, so I'm lucky there. Oops, not the MMG, the mortar. All right, and then we got the best order leader, a good order squad with the heavy here. 1 as opposed to the other one was I only got a 6-1, and a 6-1 is enough to prevent a calamity of cowering, so I'm good with that. And let's put another 4-4-7 here. And the 2 conscripts, they won't have enough to go there even with a leader. The leader does not negate the conscripts' shortcomings, I don't believe. So that's the first thing we should do. Of course, started a log file. Let's roll for weather. There's no weather. Big surprise there. There's hardly any weather changes. And what do we got here? I know what we got here. I was looking for my advanced sequence of play. I got it out. So we did wind change, recombinations. I hardly recombine. Attempt to recover support weapons and guns. I'm pretty sure we don't have any. Let's recall that it is the German player turn. Okay. Deploy, repair, and transfer. Not that I know of. Okay. All is good and dandy. Repair rally broken units, starting with our self rally. There is no self rally there allowed. These guys are under a broken leader. So these guys are under a good order leader. So we'll attempt to self rally one of the two squads. They're both 7 morale. So let's do it. We need a snake eyes because they're not in rally terrain. So rally. We can elect to take off their DMs, which we will. And here we got 5 and a 4. Yeah. They get 1 for rally terrain. Okay, 5 and a 4. 5 and a 4. Got 2 of them. They remain DM because they're adjacent. Okay. With that said, we can go to movement. Oh, there, I had to repair there. Not too late to repair it. Almost broke it. His DM comes off. Oh, I'm in a bit of a pickle because let's just fire and see what happens. 4 up 1. I'm in a bit of a pickle because I'm overwhelmed with a lot of troops. 4 up 1 IFT. I'm kind of cocky here because I am playing without my charts. It says if I know the IFT off by heart. I'm not too sure I do. Some rolls due to mnemonics, like 8 on the 8 is a normal kind of thing. And then the A table is something that happens often. All right, so he prep fired, nothing happened. Now here to there will be something up 2, 4 up 2. Leader directed, they can't cower, so I'll do it. IFT. I have no choice. Really, I can't stay. Where am I going to go? I'm going to go. I'm sandwiched already. Here to there. Here to there. German player turn. So 4 up 1. I don't think I touched the orchards at all. Nope, 4 up 1. Let's do that 4 up 1. 8 on the 4 is nothing. He's in a big pickle. Okay, now we can move to movement. And we'll start moving this fellow. And we can check to see if this fellow has the necessary range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 to there. So he does have the necessary range. I was about to declare non-assault movement, so I'll take it. So 1 to there, declaring non-assault movement, and they would come in concealed. And it sits on non-concealment terrain, and this fellow can reveal a good unit. They lose concealment, and they'll have a 2 down 1. And the way I calculate it is only the LMGs can fire. Both are halved, so it's a 2. There's a +1 hindrance and a -2 leader. So they all lose concealment, and we'll do a 2 down 1 on this stack. 6 on the 2. That's a pintash check. Let me get my charts out. See what happens when you're cocky. George. Sheep's in wolf's clothing is what is the scenario called? It is with an F apostrophe S, not rules as in plural. It's A wolf's clothes. Oof. Where? Guess we gotta look at Little Red Riding Hood and find out. Yeah, they could have named the scenario Little Red Riding Hood. There were the paratroopers. They had a red symbol or a red beret. So we rolled actually a 6 on the 2 table, which is a pin task check, which he should pass easily. Good. And 2 8s. Easily. There's no residual, and they're marked with first fire. And I should have done that differently, but I don't want to sustain fire. So 1 to there, 2, 3, 4, 5. This fellow is going to go 1, 2, 3. The other fellow is going to go 1, 2, 3. And this fellow is going to go 1, 2, 3 to there. This fellow will assault move to there. He won't assault move to there. He'll go 1, 2, 3 to there. And now we can turn it over to defensive fire. With defensive fire, this fellow first fired. We can fire here at an astounding and keep concealment because nobody can see them except these guys. Only the leader can strip concealment, so they don't cower. So I don't have to reveal the leader. I can reveal just the squads. Leader on the bottom. This concealment counter. And now we got 12. This is a 24 up 1. Who are not leader directed, but they can't cower in any case. 24 up 1. And on the 24. What luck, George. It's still a 1 MC. Now, for the leader, it's only a 12, but that's enough for a PTC. So leader loses concealment. It doesn't have any. All right, so 1 check for the broken dude here means 7 or less. Makes it. The leader is a task check. My son, he makes it. And the broken half squad, 5, 6, he makes it. Pretty good. My son, meaning the British son. 2, little one. There, okay. Direction and distance. 4, 3. 1, 2, 3. So guess what? This sign hits that sign. So generally, what that means is that sign is pinned. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, a sign can be a target. I'd be damned if I did that incorrectly. Just to watch, looking out for my, here. Eliminates dummy stack, wounds SMC, stuns crew, pins MMC not immune to pins, inherit crew, or sniper. See, 14.31 eliminates dummy stack, wounds SMC, stuns CA crew, pins MMC not immune to pin results, inherit crew, unarmored vehicle, partially armored AV, or sniper. So this guy is pinned. Let's see if I flip him like this. Let's take a look at that rule. Uh, 14.31. We'll be quick. Interesting to do a rule book dive. (14.31). Do a read along. Sniper can be attacked only by a sniper check or if its sniper counter is selected as the target of an enemy sniper attack. An enemy sniper counter is considered part of every location in the hex it occupies. A pinned sniper has its counter flipped on its red on white side and forfeits all further attack and repositioning 14.2 opportunities during that player turn. Good job, George. Oh boy. Did a sniper check there. These guys final fired. This fellow is going to fire back there. We already determined that the orchard is not an issue, so it's a 6 flat. Let's do that. 5 on the 6. That's another interesting rule. 5 on the 6, I believe, is a fun check. Oh, crap. They're already broken. All right, so first the leader passes. 5 plus 1 is 6. Second squad. He is obliterated. Let's see. Yeah, he's obliterated. Let's put him in the Axis casualty bin. The second guy. He is obliterated as well. He's marked with a final fire, and this dude is marked with a DM counter. Awesome. So this fellow here is going to fire there, and that is a 6 up 2. Let's fire there. As a tower, 6 on the 6 is a 1 check. So let's do a 1 check. We need 2 6s. Pins. And the ELRs and breaks, because our ELR is 2, not 3. So, so they half squad because they're marked with underscore morale. So half squad and clone and the leader, I believe, passed a 6 as opposed to a 7. So this fellow and that fellow both break. And they both, I believe, final fired. I'm not too sure if I fired the squad, but fine. All right. Let's go to advancing fire, which we have none. Let's remove all moves. Route phase, remove all moves, all prep, and death fire. I just realized I'm talking to myself, but life. Talk to my opponents. Okay. So German has to route first, and I definitely think this guy has line of sight to there. He doesn't have to route. These guys have to route or surrender. And the question is, can they see these guys? And can they see these guys? And where is their legitimate route location? So I think that may or not be a free line of sight check. I'm thinking that these guys would have to go 2, 2, 4, 6, but they see this guy for sure. So they low crawl to there. They don't have to low crawl. They can go 2 to there. This is the big picture. This is the big picture. Can they see these guys or these guys? Yeah, they can see these guys as well. So ordinarily, I think these guys have to surrender. Yeah, they see, we got to determine the facts of this case. They can be seen. Don't let the line of sight tool fool you. And these guys can be seen. So they cannot route in any of these locations. um, because they would be getting closer to this guy. Is that true? Yeah. Or closer to, um, can they low crawl to there? They see this guy, so no. So they would have to give up. And in that case, the leader can do a grab the LMG. He does so. But these boys, I'll take him prisoner. I will deploy one squad, half squad, and clone, and then take two prisoner counters. One is a full squad and one is a half squad. All right, so we're going to go this and clone, and the second guy will be size like that. Everybody can see my moves, great. And then we'll go A, B in terms of label. Just go down the alphabet. And then we can clone them. For some reason or another, I like to keep my prisoners under labeled counters. Can I put them up in a prisoner box? There's none. All right, so we'll just put them off board. Here's Bravo. Here's Alpha. And he had the LMG now. And this boy here, this half squad, will claim the prisoners and be their guard. There you go. Well, it doesn't have to route, but may route, and they may route with the leader. And they can route backwards because I don't think they see this guy and they don't see this guy. Thanks to the um, tree line here, plus, plus there is ample hindrances from every direction. 1, 2, and go 3, 4 to there. Okay, we did our route phase. Let's go to advance. Advance. All right. Mortar fellow. Mortar fellow will advance like so. Squad with the medium. So pulse is going to go like so. Pink is going to stay where he is. Conscripts are going to advance like so. This guy, this leader, he's not going to stick around to get a point blank fire. He's going to make them move. So he'll go like so. And this fellow will go. That's weird. Oh, try and protect the leader. This fellow will he give up the road? It's a conscript. What is he going to do? Stay where he is. All right. Let's do an incremental save, remove all the moves, go to close combat, and see if we have any concealment gains, which I doubt we do. Except these two units here and this leader here. So this fellow can be seen by him and by him. I'm not sure if anybody can see him. Well, he can be seen, and he is less than 17 hexes away. And I think they can see each other as well. So the only units that can conceal are Clink and the conscripts. And that helps somewhat. Every other unit can be seen. I'll do an incremental save on my time. This is turn 3. I promised you guys 2-player turns. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, we'll do at least a German turn again, see what happens. Okay, we're back, and we'll advance it to rally phase for the British. Flip. And we don't have any more off-board reinforcements. That's a good thing. And we will do the following. Wind change, none. Recombine good order half squads, none. Recombine, no, attempt to recover support weapons or guns, not really. Attempt to recover, I've already said that. Deploy, no. Repair, we had one repair, I think. Oh, that was the German repair. Now they're broken. No geese. Rally broken units starting with self rally. Let's try and self rally him. He needs a 7 or less. Gets it. Yes, sir. Hey, break. Let's see where else we have broken units. Okay. All right. So now, just to take off his DM, but he can't self rally. The only units that can rally on the German side are this fellow. So we'll start with the LMG first. Rally, rally. Note the M comes off for now. They're in rally terrain. It must come off. The other fellow can leave it on. And take off the indicator for all these broken units. But fire. Well, he wants to mantle his weapon. And turn the covered arc in this direction. And so that means he prep fired, more or less. And now we want to mantle the MMG symbol. So technically, he prep fired as well. And mantle HMG. I don't see any targets. So technically, they prep fired as well. And then what do we want to do? What we want to do is what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 from here to there, 1 up 2 ain't worth it. All right, from here to there though, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, from here to there, 1 up 1. Here comes. Nope, giving it rate. Okay, here 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 up 1. Cower, they don't double cower. 3 on the 4. Oh, 3 on the 2 is a 1 MC. So morale check for the 8 minus 1. Breaks. This is what happened with my game against Dennis. It's kind of frustrating. The 458 breaks. Wait a second. This is the British turn. So why am I prep firing these guys? Let's redo that again. Boink, boink, boink. So let's undo that. Break, break. I think reality started to sink in and tell me, George, you're not doing something right. This is the British turn. It's not the. This is the British turn. It's not the. It's not the. What do you call them? German. Yeah. All right. So we will. Actually, target here. Um, yeah, target here. All right, so that would be a 7 to hit. Hit, no rate, and two up, two, nothing. But we get an acquire. I thought I had an acquire somewhere on the map. Okay, let's make one. Eyes, blink, and prep fire there. And this fellow is actually going to fire here. So that would be a 6 flat. Let's roll it. No comment. All right, here, a 4 up 2. And here to there. Let's see how that works. They're at range of 7. You got 1, 2, 3 hindrances. It's up 3 because of the -1 leader. And it's a 4 up 3. That doesn't work. But I drew line of sight. Well, I prep fired there. We'll do the 4 up 2 now. Actually got something, I think. 4 up 2. 6 on the 4. Contest check. Let's put the prep fire before I forget. Okay. Prep fired, and these guys should, they will assemble them. Dismantle will assemble them during our defensive fire phase. I see an HMG, you get excited, jump ahead. You know what I mean? Oh well. These folks are going to be a monkey's uncle if they're going to face head on the mortar, MMG, and other heavy stuff. All right, so we'll have everybody assault move to there. Okay, we did an assault move. He can fire at 2 up 1. Actually, it's 1 up 1 because he has to fire at half firepower. So his full firepower would be 1. Let's do a 2 up 1. So actually, it's doubled and halved. So doubled would be 6, halved would be 3. Oh, he actually fires at a 1.5. So that would be a 3. And then it would be halved. It'd be a 2, 2 up 1. All right, IFT, 2 up 1. Hmm. 6, 7, miss, but great. One more shot. Be one residual in there, but nobody else is going to move there, so I'm not going to put it. First fired. I think that's it for prep fire, or actually movement. Yeah, movement, we have a lot more to move. So this fellow now is going to go 2, loses CX. 4, and 6 to there. Ducks into cover. Well, going is good. Yeah, he's going to duck into cover. So he went 2, 4, 6. So he can try and make it here, or even go through the Potter and come even closer. All right, he moved. That's great. They moved, and These units, should they move? Of course they will. They will because they're really people with close range. So they'll lose their CX and 2, 4, 6 to there. And these guys are going to put these guys in a pickle. They're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I like that. I like that a lot. Makes sense. Yeah. Let's do it this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. DMs them. Okay, now we got defensive fire. Movement and defensive fire. Now we can mantle these guys. Assemble. Turn their covered arc in this direction. And mantle this fellow. Mantle this fellow. Can't fire at anybody. He doesn't have a target with his normal range of 4. He used a support weapon, so it is what it is. There. His normal range is 8, so there's nothing there that he can fire at. And he, let's see. He funnel fired as well. All right. Let's advance fire. Don't see anything except these guys. These guys should have lost their CX. So get rid of the CX. I don't see anything. So let's go over to route and remove all moves, all prep, and all death fire. In terms of route, I think the only way they can go here is this way. Were they able to see this unit? No. Were they see this unit? No. Were they able to see this unit? No. Did they get closer? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they're good. And from here, able to see them in the first place? Let's see. Yes. Did they get closer? Let's see. That was a range of 6. So now a range of 6 and out of line of sight of everybody. This fellow can remain where he is. Why didn't I fire these guys over there? I called it. Okay. Let's go to advanced phase. Remove all moves. This fellow is going to advance into the polder in this direction. This fellow is going to advance in this direction. This fellow is going to go there. This fellow is, one of them is going to go into close combat with this fellow. I definitely don't want to touch these hexes unless I have to. And this fellow can stay where he is. Or actually, he can even, this guy is not moving, it's on his face. And this fellow can just go there now because he has support from here. Fine, 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 and dandy. All right, that was turn 3, bravo. So we're on to turn 4. And as I promised you, I think I'll be able to make it to 2 players' turns. The only thing I forgot to do is check for concealment for the Germans, and there's a close combat there. Geez, I'm jumping the gun. All right, so first and foremost, there's a close combat there. It's not ambush terrain, so I got a 4-1. Pull out the charts, George. In the classic game, you were able to use the LMGs in close combat. Glad that rule was forfeited. It was the only support weapon you could use in close combat. And then advanced squad leader, which is really enhanced squad leader. It's not advanced, it's enhanced squad leader. Really. I don't want to change the name of the game, but truly, its true meaning, based on a previous video that I did where I read the prefix to the rules, it's enhanced squad leader, really. So, some folks are still not happy. Well, that's their problem. Now, 4-1 odds. Let's do a 4-1. 4-1, it's 9 or less. Let's see it. 1-4. Only something that makes sense. And I did not eliminate the LMG. So I have a brand new shiny LMG, German LMG. I like that. So close combat is over. Pins are off. And concealment gains. This is going to be tricky. These 2 units can be seen. This unit can be seen. This unit can be seen. This fellow is no longer pinned, so he denies concealment to them and them. Question is, can they be seen? I think they can, but I will. And question is, can they be seen? Since they're not in rally terrain, then we'll have to roll it. And if I said they can't be seen, my opponent can challenge me, draw a line of sight, and then he risks. He has a free opportunity to either decide to fire or not to fire without having to draw line of sight. So we'll leave everything as is. All right. German turn 4, rally phase, roll for weather. Don't forget that. That's wind change, recombinations, none. Attempt to recover support weapons. Here, I need anything but A6. Thank you, Lordy. Good. There you go. And the brokies remain broken. Broken weapons. Let's see if I have any. Nope. Okay. Repair. Rally broken units, starting with self rally. I don't think I have any because they're all unbroken or under a leader counter. All right, so 2 4s, top to bottom. One guy makes it. Unfortunately, I said top to bottom. It's a half squad. Wouldn't you know it? And then this fellow needs a 3, I believe. Oh, snakes. This is not in rally terrain. Got it. DM stays on. Now it is German turn 4. Let's go on to prep fire. Remove all these. German turn 4, prep fire. All right, now we'll see where we have line of sight. I definitely believe I don't have line of sight there. I might have line of sight here, but I think it would touch the woods. Let's see. Yeah, I think the woods are definitely in there. I can always roll area fire to there to get a knock in the woods. So that is a good idea. And deny him into that hex. 7 to hit. but I want to get an ACK. Okay, so this is the only German ACK that I want. Or I can even do another area target type and just to get a -2 ACK. And I still have it right. But I like that ACK being there, so flip it there. And he prep for it. Hard there, but no. 4 up 1. Or hex range, yeah, 4 up 1. Pretty nasty. That only squad is something. So that's 4 on the 4, which is a 1 check. Let's see if Duffy or Daltrey passes. Come on, a 1 check. Battle. Battle. British. -1. -1. Look what it says here. Elite. So it's -2 because these guys are elites. British and elites. -2. 2d6. 6. A 5 to 8 and 6 or less is a hero plus battle hardening. I got the trifecta for the what the heck. Right? I got rolled an 8, -2. If you look at the chart on table A15.1, I get -1 for elites, -1 for British each. If they're also Finnish British dual citizenship, they would have gotten -3. But I doubt that exists in Squad Leader. Okay, so let's pull out a Allied British. 149. I'll call him Woolworth. If they battle hard and they're already elite, they become fanatic, which means that their morale is now 9. Woolworth. Name. Thank you, 447. Woolworth. It's in the counter. Prep fired. They mantle their weapons in their defensive fire phase last turn. Sure, where he can fire. Or if this fellow fire. It's German turn 4. I have to keep reminding myself that. Right? All right. And here, we'll fire a 2 up 1. No, I can't. If you double 4 up 1. A double coward. You double coward to a 1. So 3 on the 1. It's a 1 check. Okay, Rogers. A 1 check, you can do that. He does it. 8. He does it. And last squad does it. And they've prep fired. A couple of snakes here and there, huh? Okay, they prep fired. Damned if I tried to cross the road now. Trying to take this hex would give me that would be 6. 6 to 4 would be a 3 to 2. Close combat, and the hero can add his leadership modifier to the leader. No reason why not? It would be cumulative. These guys are in a pickle. This fellow here prep fired. Okay, good. All right, so we got to call movement. So we'll assault move to here. This fellow will assault move to here. This fellow will assault move to there. Position, and he will hold his position. That's all I got for the Germans. Defensive fire. Defensive fire. I truly believe in this case that the and correct me respectfully, correct me if I'm wrong, that the hero can add his modifier to the attack if it's leader directed. So it'd be a 6, 2 for the LMG, 1 for the firepower for the hero. That would be 3 doubled is 6 down 1, down 1 for Daltrey, down 1 for Woolworth, plus 1 for the Woods. So 6 down 1 in that direction. LMG leader directed with the hero. 4 and the 6 is something really crazy. It would pass. So 6 down 1 would be 4 and the 6. 4 and the 6 is a 2 check. Of course, he failed, but he did not ALR. And then a 4 for the inherent firepower. 4 up 1 there. 1, 2, 3, 4. But this time it would be up 2. Yeah, 4 up 2. 15. 7 only. 4 is nothing. Okay? No. It's a pintash check. Passes. And they funnel fired. So here we'll have a 6 up 1. 7 on the 6 is a normal. Oh, I did a task check. Yeah, 4 up 2. Okay. All right. Here, though, it is 5 on the 6. So 5 on the 6 is a 1 check. Let's do that. Finally broke. And he final fired. Point of the game is not good order. So we can hold our fire. Then the mortar is going to fire there. 8 to hit. It was a 9. Negative 2-ack. Whip and final fire. Now we got 8 using the LMG for rate. 8 up 1 to there. 9, no rate. It's a pin task check. He pins. Here. We got 6 plus 4 is 10, 12, 24 flat against them. 6 on the 24 is something really nasty. A 4 check. Checking? No, 4 morale check. All right. So leader needs a 3. Forgot to fire the half squad. Too late. PLRs and breaks. Check on the half squad. ELRs and breaks. Breaks. And Half squad, forecheck, blasted. And the reason why I can tell he's a half squad is because there's two broken unit soldiers there. So he's by to Axis. And so far now, we seem to be winning uh, because this guy here, he fired because of one conscript. That was our defensive fire, ladies and gentlemen. Take a line of sight check and see if I have line of sight to this dirty bastard. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think I would have to hit the woods here, so I'll leave that alone. All right, alrighty. Let's roll it over to advancing fire, which I don't believe I have any, fortunately. So let's roll it over to route. The question is, where can these guys route now? They cannot route towards there. They can low crawl to here. However, by means of low crawling, they would have to surrender. So we'll get a leader counter. Do we have two squads? Yes. I don't want to. I truly do not want to half squad anybody. And since the unit size of the prisoners is smaller than the unit size of the guards, they're not impeded, so we're good. So here we go. So this is C and D. Make these guys smaller. And the 648 will pick them up. Should I removed all moves and all prep? Um, see any valid route location? This fellow. This fellow can go 2, 4, 6, and that's why I left the 6 Colonel Clink over there. Oh. This fellow is disrupted. This fellow's there's no more DM. Cannot see this guy routing to there in that direction. Oh, he can see this guy, or he can see this guy. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4. Oh, and this towards here. He doesn't even have to low crawl. Um, towards this direction, and 4, them being the woods. 6, they see this fellow here, they can't go to that. So they would probably be stuck. 2, 4, 6, I could be wrong. 2, 4, there. So that is the extent of my routes. Advance. I'll be bold and audacious. Here, Close combat. There isn't any. Concealment gains. I think everybody that can be concealed is concealed. Absolutely true. Remove all pins. Let's do our incremental save and do the British player turn 4, and that will take us to our goal for part 2 of this video. Okay, let's see what we're going to do here. Let's advance everything to rally phase. British. Okie. Let's roll for wind change. Nothing there. Recombinations. No. Attempt to recover support weapons. No. Deploy. 9. Repair. I don't think so. Rally broken units. For shock. No. Claim all advantage. How about rallying broken units? They can try and rally. The leader first. Oh, can leave the DM on. And here, it's a straight up 4. DM comes off. Let's get rid of those DMs. Forget it's the British player's turn. So again, what we're going to do, go to prep fire, and being more meticulous and methodical, and take the important shot first. These guys, we managed to get them lost. So now we got 6, 7, 7 firepower, a 7 firepower attack. 4 plus 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. It goes up to 14. -1 for the leader, -1 for the hero. That's -2 plus 1. So that is, I believe, a 12 down 1. We want rate so we can try and eliminate these guys. All right, 12 down 1. 5 on the 12. It's a 2 check. Leader. And breaks. And wounds. Takes a wound check. He's done. I could have known. And then a 5, which on a 12, which is a 2 check. Squad needs a 5 or less. Undo that. Can't, so the half squad. Phone. He got raped. So we got a 2. I don't think in this case, the hero can add his firepower factor because we're only firing the LMG and only the 2 down 1 there. And they are fired. Okay. Now the mortar is going to fire there. 9 to hit. Hit. but no rate. 2 up 1, 2 up 2. Nothing. And he preferred. Fire uh, 8 up 1 shot. 8 on the 8 is a normal. Another pin. Pin. And here they prep fired. Now we'll turn to movement. First, move the squad with the prisoners. Non-assault movement. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. We'll fire a 2 up 1 there. 8 on the 2 will not cut it. And we'll have 1 residual there. 2, 3, 4, and 5 to there. 2, 3, 4, and 5. He is marked with a first fire marker, and he can subsequent fire there at 2 down 1. 2. Normal. What? How would I know that? And he final fired. And 1 resid there as well. Now that this guy's broken, we can go 1, 2, 3 to there. And this fellow here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. This fellow is going to go 2, 4, 6 to there. And quite frankly, do I want to do that? No, because if I look down the hex spine, that 81 is there. So we'll go 2, 4, 6 to there. Four and 6. So we'll draw a line of sight. We have nothing to lose by our dignity and lose the act, but that is still clear with 2 hindrances. So at 11 hex range, it's still a 7 to hit. Doesn't hit. And doesn't have rate. Two hindrances, and -1 for first fire non-assault movement. So it still would have been an up 1, and we rolled a 9. All right, okay. And they final fired. I'm still worried about this fellow here. Now, having said that, what I'm going to do is, can't do that. I just can't. Okay. Fired everybody. So let's go back to defensive fire. This fellow is going to take an 8 up 1 there. Hours. 9 on 6 is nothing. And let's go to advancing fire. Advancing guys can fire there, but where are they going to route? They have no valid route location, so they will have to give up as well. Here is something interesting. I got a 7 firepower attack, but it's actually a 6 up 2. 6 up 2 there for, again then. Minus 6 is absolutely nothing. So they advance fired. Okay. And here they have a 2 up 1. Not worth it. Not worth it at all. Let's move on to rug phase. Let's clean up the board. British route first, so they can actually route back to there. 1, 2, 3, 4. These guys will die for failure to route. This time we have a full squad and a leader. Full squad and a leader. A, B, C, D, E, and F. Echo. Foxtrot. Double up. Clone. The war is over for them. You know, guys, you can listen to this and watch it double time as well, right? Anywho, and the 648 is going to take them prisoner. Guys have to route, but they can leave their equipment behind. DM counter with them, and they're going 2, 4, 6 to there. Just gonna put this guy on top, put these boys on the bottom, this fellow on top. Anyway, I moved everybody that I had to move. Now we go to advanced phase. And again, I'll be a monkey's uncle if I advance into that hex. Because the mortar has these 2 hexes covered. I'm going to have to take out these guys. Somehow. Okay. Advance. This fellow. Into close combat. He's pinned. That's good. Make a CC marker so we don't forget it like last time. Okay. These guys are good. No, they're not. They're taking pot shots. No. Okay. Do we advance these guys into open ground? There's an LMG in the way with a +1 hindrance. Be a 4 up 1. And we can fire backs at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. No, we can't. We can't fire back. Thinking of throwing the hero into the HMG's hex and trying to acquire fire that HMG. Makes sense. All right. Conscripts will be conscripts. Let's get into the action here. Try and acquire it in the next turn. You can fire it at full strength at this guy, and at the cost of his heroic modifier. So here we'll here. These boys are going to go there. These boys, the kill stack, just far from everybody, going to attack there. And don't you tell me is his thing is the act going to track because this is an area target type. As an area target type, it stays where it is in its area. I think I lost my act. Hey, let's not forget about close combat here. So here we got a roll for ambush. British is the colored die, +1 for being pinned uh, the um, to the conscript, plus they're inexperienced, so they're lax. That's another +1. Let's see. They are +1 for being pinned, and +1 for being um, lax. Yep, +1. They're at +2. So color die is the British. We ambushed them. They rolled a 5, we rolled a 1. So we got a 3-2. 3-2 -1. That's how I see it. 3-2 -1. Here it comes. 7 on a 3-2, which sucks. And they have I believe a 1-2 +1. They're in melee, but they're not in good order. They're in melee. All pins, unfortunately. And concealment gains. I truly do not believe that anybody can see them, so I will conceal them. Anybody that is not in good order cannot deny you concealment. So how's this going to work? There. You guys conceal as well. I'm just going to put the concealment counter above everything. I don't think anybody can see them, and I'll challenge the other player to see if they can. There's only one place that can really challenge them, and they moved out of line of sight. So now these guys are in concealment terrain. I don't think anybody can. These guys, yeah, this fellow is not in good order. So roll for it for that squad. No, the squad underneath. Yes. By him. This guy. Let's double check that. Okay. And here, yes. Okay, so that okay. And this guy did not roll enough for concealment. Okay. All right. This guy can be seen here. This guy can be seen. This guy can be seen. I think these guys can be seen. I don't remember rolling for it. Okay. Let's roll for this fellow. No. The squad. The leader. The leader can. Just like so. Okay, it's all fine and dandy. So we'll do our incremental save and see what our progress is like. So what our progress is like is, despite all these heavy losses, let's take a look at the casualty bin. The casualty bin is 8-0. 2 leaders, 2.5 squad equivalents. Okay. Bottom of turn 4, and one of these units, all they have to do is move there, and then good luck trying to expel them, because this mortar will probably be covering this unit's advance. So in the next German turn, I can conceivably move this guy here, try to move these guys in here in close combat. And wreck damage to here. So the action really is around this area of the board, whereby a unit breaches the British defenses at that point, and then we have to scramble and expel the Germans from here, because, excuse me, in the last turn they can try and get into the victory area, and if we don't have enough troops and firepower in place to knock them out, we'll be in a heap of trouble. Keep in mind, you don't want to be in tree lines and in trees in and around the range of a mortar because of airburst. So although it appears that the British are winning like you wouldn't believe, that would be far from the truth. I just have to remember that next player turn will be the conclusion in part 3, and it will be flip and that and that. With that, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. Yeah, do keep in mind that you can watch this at double speed. Greatly appreciate your views, and mentioning everybody where they can find this channel. I hope to bring you better quality videos and start getting back into Second Front as well, and maybe other videos pretty shortly. Knock on wood, and wish me luck. And I wish you guys the best of luck for the new year as well. Take care.